I understand Moelis is not a company does SIV products only, and investors are generally looking for better and good opportunities for investment and investment products. So what other products may Moelis offer to non-SIV investors or investors who want to invest in addition to the $5 million, and why are they good? Are they good, or they generally how do they compare to the SIV compliance products?
All right, Sean, it's a good question. Yeah, we have investors, of course, once their visa, they've got their permanent residency, the 4 years is up and they've got permanent residency, they're free to invest in whatever they like in Australia. So they're free to withdraw their investment and then reinvest in other funds. And also we have many investors who've got additional funds that they're looking to invest here as well. As you mentioned before, currently the interest rate is very low in Australia, so returns are quite low in the bank, in cash. So we've got a whole range of funds investors can choose from. And once you're outside of the SIV complying investment framework, you really have many more choices to choose from. So one of our most popular options at the moment is in the area of credit. So we will do lending to companies or individuals, which is secured by assets like real estate or inventory or other property and plant. So our credit division is quite large. We're one of the largest non-bank lenders in Australia. And this is a good way to earn a good return while still making a secure investment, which is secured by an asset. And we've got area funds called our fixed income fund, our secured loan priority fund, and also our private credit fund, which offer different returns to investors, varying between 4 and 8% per annum, depending on their risk profile. So outside of the framework of the SIV, you've got many choices open to you. We've got investments in private equity, we've got investments in property, we've got investments in bonds, investments in credit. So if investors are interested to learn a little bit more about the options they've got, they're happy to contact us anytime and we can send through information.
So in terms of the non-SIV compliant product, what are the general return, in the past few years or maybe in the future, on average, annual return look like?
Okay, and it really depends on the sector you're investing in. Our funds are generally, not trying to take too much risk, trying to make conservative investments. And in the area of our credit funds, we're secured by something. So you've got security over an asset, which protects investors as well. So the returns will generally, for our fixed income fund, it's about 4% per annum. Our secured loan fund is generally about 5 to 6% per annum. And then private credit fund, which is generally 7 to 8% per annum. So investors, depending on how much risk they're happy to take, can achieve returns from 4 to 8%. And then from time to time, we have other investments in things like private equity, commercial property, and so on. And they should have a higher return, but they will have a minimum investment period of, say, 3, 4, or 5 years. So the higher return means you are invested for a longer period of time. So at any moment in time, we have other options which investors can choose. So investors are free to reach out to us, contact us anytime if they'd like to know more information.